What's up, YouTube? It is your boy RikuTheBest, better than the rest, aka the Dark Knight. You call me that, you good for today. You wanna know why? Because we're gonna talk about the most recent patch for Dragonballz FighterZ. I'm basically gonna talk about what I would have done personally to make this patch better. Now, before, I'm gonna make a disclaimer. I'm not FGC, I'm not MLG 420 Blaze It, none of that stuff. This is from my own personal experience from playing online a bunch of times. I'm cutting them some slack only because this is the first patch. We have many more DLC characters to come. Merge Zamasu, Vegito Blue, Base Goku, Base Vegeta, 17 Cooler. You know, we have many more to go, so this is not gonna be the only patch. No. But yeah, so before we get into the bread and butter of this video, my Twitter and Twitch account is RikuTheBest YT. Follow your boy over Twitter. It's the best way to contact me. If you have any questions about anything, my Twitch account on the screen is where RikuXPAINE. That is where I generally stream whenever I stream again. I don't know. I'm not the streaming type of guy. I don't like doing stuff live all the time. Every now and then I may. My Instagram is gonna pop on the screen as well, RikuTheBest. Make sure you follow that. Post memes. I post memes and my ugly face and then memes. Definitely follow that. And like over this video, 150 likes. Let's get on with this video. Now, the first thing I would have wanted in this patch, before I start singling out certain characters, I initially wanted them to hit some of the characters that caused the most problems online, that were the most difficult to handle online. And they kind of did that, but not really. So I feel like before I even start playing matches online today, it's gonna get, there's a lot less variety you're gonna see online when playing against other people. So now I'm gonna start getting into the characters now, as far as the ones that they nerfed and buffed or whatnot, and the ones I want them to change. So they nerfed Gohan. His, I don't know the specific name for his move. I forgot it. Don't kill me. His EX kicks, his machine gun kicks. I think that's what it was. Machine gun kicks in the corner. They nerfed that. It doesn't work as well, which is, I'm completely fine with that. That kind of toned down his pressure in the corner. That toned down Gohan's, Ultimate Gohan's corner pressure, which is, I'm completely fine with that. If you guys know, I main Gohan, and then I use that method a lot when I'm pressuring someone, and it turns out good for me most of the time. But honestly, them nerfing that, that's fine. That's good. They're gonna make all these characters not broken, but still top tier, but you know, somebody easier to handle, you know? So I was like, okay, that's good. Oh, they nerfed Gohan. I'm completely okay with that. Found an alternative situation to that. And when I saw that they hit Vegeta, I'm like, oh, bro, yo, Vegeta, pour one out for my man. Pour one out for my man. They nerfed my boy Vegeta. He's still usable. However, his stun block doesn't last as long. I'm happy about that. I never used Vegeta. I faced a lot of Vegetas, but I can't just say I wish you wouldn't have gotten nerfed like that. I mean, I don't like the guy, but honestly, as a character, Vegeta's still good. Don't get me wrong. It's just the assist that was nerfed. Could have been something else. I didn't check everything. I checked what I felt like was the most important. They destroyed Vegeta. He's still usable. Keep in mind, he's still usable. However, Android 16, RAP, pour one out for the guy. He will not be as used anymore. I guarantee that. 16, honestly, they should not have done him that dirty. I faced against 16s. I personally don't think Android 16 was that bad. They could have either kept his super armor on all of his heavy attacks, or they should have kept, I don't know if it's not called Punishing Driver, the move where he throws you down to the ground, like all variations of that. I think they should have nerfed either or, one of those moves that he had. I would have destroyed 16 like that. I personally had zero problem with him. I use Gohan, so it's a lot of people I generally don't have a problem with as far as being top tier, but I have my own personal characters that I don't like. Frieza, they buffed his 2H. I mean, I personally hate Frieza because I always fall into the guy's 2H all the time. Boy, always, like every single time. It always happens. You guys seen that one video where the guy caught me with every single 2H in the world. The moment he pressed circle and down, it was the moment I put the controller. You see where I'm getting with this, right? The other person that I'm starting to have a problem with now, it's Trunks. Trunks. However, he doesn't need to be nerfed. I personally have a problem with him. Doesn't mean he's broken. I just suck against Trunks. It's weird that I say that. I have zero problem against Rose. Like the characters that are generally deemed as top tier, I don't have a problem with them as much. I never had a problem with 16. I personally never had a problem with Rose. I only really had a problem with Bardock and Vegeta. Bardock, this is the guy they needed to touch on the most. Other than Super Saiyan Vegeta, they need to touch Bardock the most. Why do I feel like this is gonna get demonetized from me saying that? Bardock, everything Bardock has is freaking safe. It's plus on block. He has insane amounts of pressure. His freaking corner pressure is almost as good as Gohan, if not better now, since they nerfed his machine gun kicks. Bardock is a force to be reckoned with. This is the guy. Bardock will be the guy that you will see online most of the time. I guarantee you, as point. They nerfed Gohan, so I guess people are gonna go over to Bardock. But Gohan is still good. Not as good, but he's still good. They didn't touch Bardock, so why would we use a character that they nerfed a utility of corner pressure where we can go to somebody else who has the same amount, or if not better corner pressure, with very good mid-screen pressure as well? Bardock! Yes, so I do have beef with Bardock. I wanted to use Bardock, but I saw how good he is. I was like, nah, I'm not using Bardock. I'm really not adjusting my team to use Bardock. Hell no. Bardock, you're my G. I've been using it since Budokai 3. Yo, I should make an album off this. They buffed Frieza. They only buffed this 2H. They should have buffed something else. Damage, range, I don't know. Extra frames on certain attacks. Who knows? Anything other than this 2H. Oh, they did get extra frames. Goddamn 2H. I'm still gonna fight them the same way regardless. Try to keep away, I guess. Kid Buu, I don't think they need to touch. I think they touched on Kid Buu. Yeah, they did damage scaling for his, I actually forget. Oh, the Pearl Flash. The Pearl Flash. I believe it was called Pearl Flash. I think they nerfed the damage on that one. They buffed Vegeta Blue. Perfectly fine with that. They buffed Broly. Perfectly fine with that. I only have a problem with Broly if I don't have Gohan. If I don't have Gohan, it's gonna be a sticky situation when I'm fighting Broly without Gohan. Android 21. I think they nerfed 21. I'm not exactly sure about 21. Never had a problem with her. But the main point I'm getting to is they should have buffed some of these other characters to make it more of a variety shown when playing online. You're just only going to see Bardock, Rose, and maybe Cell online. You're not going to see, well, maybe Vegeta if people still want to use him as support. Not as good. But, you know, the point is, buff other characters so you can start seeing more online. I've faced against the Gotenks out of like a full month. I've seen maybe one Gotenks, one Piccolo, no Beerus, like 2 hits. Hit is fine. No Majin Buus, barely any Android 21s, no Kid Gohans, 118, 1 Krillin, 1 Tien, 1 Yamcha. I've barely seen these characters. Ginyu, Nappa, buff these other characters so you can start seeing more varieties online instead of the same teams. Because if you're not gonna buff anybody else, Bardock, hi. Kid Buu, Cell, Rose, hi. It's gonna be the most used characters in the game, you know? That's what I really like to see. That's what I really want to see. Only reason I'm cutting them some slack is because this is the first patch. We have to wait till Vegeta Blue comes out and merge Zamasu to see how they will fit it to the roster as far as being tier list wise. How good are they? How bad are they? I want to see more Krillin, Ginyu, Nappa, Tien, Yamcha. I personally have a problem with Yamcha. Personally me. I barely fight the guy, so I don't know how the hell to fight against him. Said that when I was actually fighting him that one time. Majin Buu, 21, Kid Gohan, Gotenks, Piccolo. Yo, Bardock, Kid Buu, Vegeta, Rose, Cell. Not the only characters on the character select screen, but it kind of seems otherwise. Oh, and Beerus, I want to see Beerus. Don't nerf some of the top tier characters and leave the ones untouched being the most used until the next patch. The ones that they buffed, people just not going to use them as much. They're just going to go over to Bardock. Just going to go over to Cell. They barely touched them. They're going to go over to Kid Buu. Barely touched them. I mean, Kid Buu is fine though, but I'm just saying these are characters they're going to be using mostly online. That's my take on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Who do you want to see nerfed? Who do you want to see buffed? Who do you want to see? Do you think Android 16 deserved that much of a nerf? Do you think Vegeta deserved that? Do you think Gohan yes. I don't care what anybody says, Gohan deserved that. Gohan is good, but he shouldn't have been the main target. Bardock exists! Thank you guys for watching. Jana, bye!